And you mentioned the rotation, and I was looking back at, again, your tenure at South Gunna, in case anybody forgot, 1989 to 1998, and then returned 2006 to 2012. Same school, two very different stints, especially when you talk on the field, level of success. But I was just thinking back when you were talking defensive line rotation and having 9, 10 bodies. And we talk about recruiting, and fans focus on getting the big 4 stars and the big 5 stars. But that's why you really recruit, is to have that depth, to have a rotation. Because I think back to 10, 11, 12, when you were here coaching those defensive lines, I mean, you guys had, it wasn't just those front 4. It was the next 4 and then the next 4, and it was just that depth you guys had.
I mean, I remember we were playing Citadel one year, and the game's over. We've already beat them. I took Clowney out of the game. He's sitting there standing beside me, and Coach Spurrier came over. He said, "What's he doing standing here? How come he's not out there playing?" I said, "Coach," I said, "he's done. He's done. All he's going to do is go out there and get hurt, because he was done. But you got to rotate guys, and that's why you do recruit depth. Sometimes you may play with a lesser player, but a lesser player in the fourth quarter has got again, I use the term a full tank of gas. He can play at a higher level than somebody that's just they're done. And so, again, having a rotation, I always thought in the defensive line, the linebacker was very important. And I think at receiver, you got to have a good rotation, because those guys are running all over the place.
Right.
You get a lot of letters from fans over the years, and one of the best letters I ever remember when Sparky was here. We had Robert Brooks, was one of my receivers. I think a lot of people here remember Robert Brooks. He's one of the all-time great receivers. Played for the Packers for a long time, Lambeau Leap, all that. But there was a fan that wrote Sparky a letter, and you never paid much attention to that stuff, because most of the time they're guys that they're high school kids writing to you. Right. And the guy said, he said, "Coach, I got a great plan for the first series of the game." He said, "Take so-and-so, we had a receiver." He said, "Run him on a go route. And just throw the ball as deep as you can." He said, "The corner's going to chase him. Then the very next series, hustle back to the line of scrimmage, run it again." He said, "Then put Robert Brooks in on third down and let him do it." And he said, "I'll bet you it'll be a touchdown." You know what? I mean, the guys really thought it through. And we did something similar to that, and we scored a touchdown.